Well, it's another beautiful day in Animal Crossing New Horizons. And we've got the new Halloween... the Halloween... the Halloween update? I mean, it's kind of right. So it's the Fall Halloween update. You know what? I'm calling it Halloween from now on. That's what I'm rolling with. So the Halloween update is now live. And today I want to experiment with the pumpkins. I pretty much have figured everything out for the pumpkins, but I want to mess around with some stuff and start decorating the island as well. So we're going to learn everything there is to know about pumpkins today. So if you're curious about that and you want to be able to decorate your island with various looks of pumpkins, then this is going to be the episode for you. Now we got to check out what item we got from the Nook's Cranny. I'm going to buy pretty much every item every single day, no matter what, because why not, right? You can't re-buy the items in the catalog, so I'm just going to buy them every day, even if I have one already. Because we're going to use them. We're definitely going to be using them. This whole island is going to be Halloween themed. Now, this candy here, you do need to make sure to buy... Well, you don't need to make sure, but I would recommend buying the one candy that you can buy each day. But you can also visit other people's islands and buy their candy as well. And it won't, like, count against them. So if you want to stock up on candy, visit other people's islands. And if you guys want to set up a whole thing where you visit each other's islands, make sure to join the Discord. We have like 80,000 people in our public Discord, all playing Animal Crossing and other games. So definitely make sure to join and help each other out. Let's buy some of these pumpkin starts, even though I probably should have checked to see if Leaf was here, because Leaf will sell those pumpkin starts for half the price. But I was already at Timmy and Tammy. I keep calling him Tammy instead of Tommy. The struggle is real today. We've got Halloween and Tammy instead of Tommy. Let's see if Leaf is actually here. Did I just waste money? I mean, I only bought 5. Okay, Leaf is not here, so at least I feel a little bit better about myself. But we were building our pumpkin patch up here. Although we're going to have a couple different pumpkin patches. I don't think we should just have one. So for the pumpkin patches up here, along with the apple cider stand that we need to finish, I think what I want to do is get 2 rows of each color pumpkin. So I should be able to do 1, 2, 3... And then I can put the 4th row up here so we can get all colors up here, which I think is going to look really good. Now, you might be wondering, you know, we've got like a patch of 3 pumpkins here, and then we got a patch of 1 pumpkin. You can actually manipulate your pumpkins to be able to grow 1 pumpkin, 2, or 3, depending on maybe if you want to have like certain areas have different numbers of pumpkins to be able to decorate it in different ways. Now, if you're going to just be collecting the pumpkins for crafting your DIY recipes and also for customizing, because you're not using customization kits for these, you are going to be using different colored pumpkins to change the colorways of your DIY items. So just keep that in mind. So if you're going to be collecting for that, I highly recommend getting the 3 pumpkins. And to get 3 pumpkins, all you need to do is just water every single day. If you water your pumpkin starts every day, you'll be able to get 3 pumpkins. If you don't water them at all, you'll get 1 pumpkin. So just keep that in mind. And then if you water your pumpkin for a day, you'll get 2 pumpkins. So you got to do 0, 1 day, or all days to be able to get the 3 pumpkins. So pretty straightforward. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now there's something that I want to see here. So if we pick this up, I'm assuming we'll be able to replant it without a problem, which is easy peasy lemon squeezy. But I want to put all of my orange pumpkins with the 3 here, and then I'm going to plant these pumpkins elsewhere around the island. Now also, let's see if I have any pumpkins in my inventory right now. You might want to just decorate your island with the pumpkins rather than anything else. So what you can do is you can just drop your pumpkins on the ground, similar to how the mushrooms work, and they'll never spoil. They won't spoil like turnips or anything. They will stay there forever. So you never have to worry about them spoiling, and they look really good as decorations alone. I do like them with like the green leaves under them, but they do just look really good as place decorations like that. So if you're wanting to decorate your island that way, you don't have to dig them up and plant them. They will never spoil. So just some additional good information. I did not need to grab that that green one. I wish we had some purple pumpkins. Well, let's see if we can just poop these pumpkins back into here. So we got ripe orange pumpkins, ripe orange. Now I can't tell from my inventory which pumpkins are actually the 3, which is interesting. you can't tell from your inventory which ones are which. So I'm assuming that's 3, and then this last one should also be 3. There we go. And that is strange. But I guess naming things differently would have been a bit of a nightmare. But as you can see, you can replant your pumpkins and move them around. So that way you can set it up for like rows of different colors if you want to be super crazy organized. I know a lot of people out there are going to want to be. Now you're also probably wondering how to get the different colors of pumpkins. There is just a chance. Now it seems like the orange pumpkins are going to spawn way more than the other colors. And I believe the other colors are spawning at the same rate. Now we don't exactly have like official data mine data on the spawn ratios, but you don't need to do anything special to get different colors. All you need to do is just plant them in the ground and water them, or you don't even need to water them to get different colors. But I highly recommend watering at least to collect all the items that you'll need for a long time to be able to not only craft all of your items, but decorate all of your items as well, or customize all of your items. You're going to need a lot of pumpkins. But you don't need to water them at all to get the different colors either. Excuse me. I mean, you can go there, but that's not where I wanted you. I wanted to poop you out under me, not to go in front of me. So we'll move these over there. So that's all you need to do to get the different colors. And you'll get way more oranges than anything else. But the orange pumpkins look really good anyways. You know, one thing that I wish Nintendo would do was when you design like a custom design, especially like a path, you could designate it as like a dirt path, something that you could plant stuff on, or a solid object. That would allow us to do so much different types of customizing. It would be so awesome. Nintendo, if you're watching this, please, because I would love to be able to plant pumpkins like on these. But what you can do, if you like these custom paths here, you can just place your pumpkins on top of them, and you'll still have that nice look rather than actually planting them. So what we can do is if we grab one of these bad boys and separate it, we can do that. I could eat one. Yep, that's exactly what I meant to do. Let's grab that this time. And then all you need to do is just drop it, and that way you don't have to worry about everything else, and it looks really good that way anyways. Let's see what it looks like if we dropped one right on top of the green. Would a little bit of green show up under it? Does it look good? We can poop it out backwards. That's cool. There we go. Ooh, you know what? That still looks really good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really nice. We'll do that bad boy there, and we'll kind of just spread this out. You know, looking at it, I actually do think I really like having them placed on top of those custom designs rather than put into the ground. Yeah, I just really wish we could designate our pathways as something you could actually dig through rather than being a solid object, you know? Maybe one day. I have dreams. Now, one thing that's really, really nice and interesting about these pumpkins is that once you get a specific color of a pumpkin, if we go ahead and harvest this one right here, this plant is always going to now be a white pumpkin. So you can put these in a row and you will always get the white pumpkins from them, which is really, really nice. And what's even better about that is that once you have picked these, it actually starts on day 2. So then you'll basically be able to harvest them a day faster rather than planting new sprouts. So that's something to keep in mind, and make sure to keep using the ones that you have. We're going to try and grow more of the same color right now. Like if we actually dug this up, you can actually see it just by placing a new one next to it. That one right there is already a little bit bigger. So it's already a day ahead of the new sprouts. So it's just a nice little additional tip, just in case anybody was wondering. When you harvest these, they will always stay the same color, and they'll also be one growth phase day ahead of new sprouts. So you can basically harvest things a lot faster by recycling them rather than planting new ones. So when I was replanting these pumpkin shoots, I had a bit of an epiphany, or at least wanted to try something, and surprisingly, it works. See how we just got that small white pumpkin sprout here? All you need to do is actually replant the same color pumpkin. So if you want more white pumpkins, let's go ahead and grab one of these. And that way you don't ever have to plant sprouts, and you never have to try and get specific colors again. So if you need a lot of white pumpkins, you harvest one of your white pumpkins, and you plant one of them back into the ground, and that will basically automatically create a new white pumpkin plant for you, which is really nice. It makes getting all the colors extremely easy. So basically, once you get all 4 colors, you never have to buy pumpkin sprouts again. All you need to do is, like, if we wanted more greens, which we do, you're just going to pick those greens, we're going to plant them in the ground, and it's going to start from the day 1 harvest, though. So, I mean, so it's basically like planting a new sprout, but you get the color that you want, which is really, really nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is everything that you're going to need to know about growing pumpkins. I do hope this helped everybody not only figure out ways to decorate their islands a little bit differently, but get all the items that they need for the Halloween event, the following event, efficiently as well. Now, for crafting all the DIY recipes, if you're going to craft them all, you're going to need a ton of orange pumpkins, which I'm pretty sure is the reason why they grow at a higher rate than all the other colorations. So to craft them, you will need the orange pumpkins, and then to customize them into different colors, you'll need all the other colors. And obviously, if you want to go from other colors back to orange, you're going to need orange pumpkins for that as well. But I do hope you all enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.